Docking stations can be a terrific way to easily connect your portable device to a local network or increase the connection of your laptop with few port options. In this video, I will recommend you the 5 best docking station of 2024. You can buy it at the link in the description below the video. Number 5. Satechi Dual Dock Stand. The Satechi Dual Dock Stand features a sleek, minimalistic design, is made of premium aluminum, and is mostly space gray with a black top. With dimensions of 12.2 by 3.14 by 0.94 inches, Satechi's dock is large enough to fit most 14 and 15-inch laptops. If you don't mind any overhang or exposed edges, you can accommodate both larger and smaller laptop sizes thanks to 7.5-inch twin host cables. Every connector, including the wired host port, is located on the back of the device to facilitate simple cable management. 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C ports, 10 gigabits per second power delivery of 75 watt, force, gigabit Ethernet RJ45, 2 HDMI 2.0, supports displays up to 4060 Hz, 1 DisplayPort 1.4, supports displays up to 4060 Hz, 1 Type-C, 20 volt, 5 amperes, 1 USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 2, 10 gigabits per second, 1 USB Type-C 3.1 Gen 1, 5 gigabits per second, 1 Type-A USB 3.2 Gen 2, 10 gigabits per second, and 1 USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 1, 5 gigabits per second. The dual dock stand has 9 ports altogether, plus a slot for an M2 SATA or NVMe SSD, not supplied, to expand your laptop setup's storage capacity. A tiny screwdriver, an M2 2242, 2260, or 2280 SSD installation screw, and a built-in thermal pad are located beneath a little plastic door on the underside of the platform. The Satechi Dual Dock Stand is designed for Mac users, but it can also be used with Windows laptops that have 2 USB-C ports, like the Microsoft Surface Pro 9, Surface Laptop Studio, Dell XPS 15, and Lenovo Yoga 7. Number 4. Kensington A2010 T4 Thunderbolt 4. The docking station from Kensington is well made, weighing 1.690 gram and measuring 155 by 254 by 92 millimeter. It is made of sturdy materials throughout. The case is constructed with plastic on the sides and bottom and metal on top. Although it is heavy, it is not so heavy as to take away from its portability. It rests motionlessly on the desk overall, and its curving corners make it a pleasure to handle. For Thunderbolt 4 computers, Mac, Windows, Surface, the Thunderbolt 4 docking station can deliver up to 40 GB per second of data, video, and audio. It also works with Thunderbolt 3 and USB 4 laptops, as well as USB-C laptops, single display only for USB-C laptops. Features 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, 1 Thunderbolt 4 port, 1 Thunderbolt 4 host port, SD and microSD card readers, UHS-2 SD40, 1 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 10 GB per second port, 2 USB-A 3.2 Gen 2 10 GB per second ports, 2 USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 5 GB per second ports, 1 gigabit Ethernet port, audio combo jack, on and off switch, Kensington lock slot, and VESA mounting holes. In addition to supporting M1, M2, M3 base chipset MacBooks to a single external display, the Kensington A2010 T4 Thunderbolt 4 Dual 4K docking station feature supports up to single 8K 60 Hz via a Thunderbolt 4 port when DSC is enabled, or dual 4K 60 Hz via 2 HDMI ports. It also supports dual display for MacBooks with M1, M2, M3 Pro, and M1, M2, M3 Max chipsets, and it supports a single external display for Windows USB-C Alt Mode laptops. In addition to charging phones and tablets, Thunderbolt 4, Thunderbolt 3, USB 4.0, USB 3, and USB 2 devices can be used to operate peripherals like hard drives. Number 3. Dell USB 3.0 Ultra HD 4K Triple Display. With its amazing features and advantages, the Dell USB 3.0 Ultra HD docking station is the ideal answer to all of your connectivity demands. It provides unparalleled convenience, connectivity, and improved visual experience. With 2 USB 2.0 and 3 superspeed USB 3.0 ports, the Dell USB 3.0 Ultra HD weighs 270 grams and measures 52.6 by 38.1 by 28.4 centimeter. Connecting numerous devices, including printers, external hard drives, and smartphones, is simple with this gadget. A network port's enhanced convenience makes it simple to access a dependable and steady internet connection. Interfaces: 2 USB Type-A 2.0 to 4-pin, 1 headphone input, 1 output, 3.5 mm in diameter. 3 times the speed of light, USB 3.0, 1 RJ45 network, 9-pin USB Type-A. The operating system that is required is Microsoft Windows XP 7, 8, 8.1, and 10, 32, and 64 bits. Maximum video resolution 2048 by 1152, 60 Hz. 40 degrees Celsius is the operating temperature. The Dell USB 3.0 Ultra HD 4K triple display docking station enhances your audio experience with its dedicated headphone input and output. Whether you're viewing a movie, listening to music, or taking part in virtual meetings, the docking station guarantees that you may experience high-quality sound without any extra cables or adapters. Number 2. CalDigit TS4 Thunderbolt 4 Dock. The Thunderbolt Station 4 TS4 dock from CalDigit is a great option for Mac installations that require a variety of connections because it has an astonishing array of 18 ports and 98 watt of charging power. This is an impressively little device developed by CalDigit. When held vertically, the entire dimensions are 14.1 by 4.2 by 11 centimeter and it weighs 0.64 kilogram. The 18 ports are comprised of 1 TB4 host, 2 TB4 downstream, 5 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A, 3 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, 1 DisplayPort 1.4, 1 Universal Audio Combo Jack, 1 Audio Out, 1 Audio In, 1 Port Ethernet RJ45, 2.5 Gigabit Ethernet, 1 slot microSD UHS-2, and 1 slot SD UHS-2 for connectivity. Day-cell USB-C 20 watt, Thunderbolt 98 watt. The CalDigit TS4 has extensive support for external displays. When connected via Thunderbolt 4 ports, the dock can accommodate two 6K 60Hz panels, providing enough of screen real estate. Additionally, if refresh rates are a priority for you, the TS4 can support up to 240 Hz at 1440 pixels resolution. The Thunderbolt 4, Thunderbolt 3, USB 4, and USB-C computers, which include Intel-based Macs, Windows PCs, Chrome OS devices, Apple M2, M1, M1 Pro, M1 Max, and M1 Ultra, as well as USB-C devices are compatible with the TS4. Additionally, it works with tablets that have Thunderbolt or USB-C, like as iPads and Windows tablets, as well as the recently released USB-C iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. Number 1. Pluggable Thunderbolt 4 and USB 4 Quad Display Docking Station. The Pluggable Thunderbolt 4 end plates are composed of plastic, yet while it is on the desktop, the casing is adequately shielded from any heavy objects that might fall on it. 16 ports make up the Pluggable Thunderbolt 4 and USB 4 Quad Display Docking Station, 2 DisplayPort 1.2 video ports, 2 HDMI 2.0 video ports, 3 USB-A ports, 10 GB per second 4.5 watt, 2 USB-A ports, 5 GB per second 4.5 watt, 1 USB-A port 418 bps 7.5 watt, 1 USB-C port 10 GB per second 7.5 watt, 2.5 Gigabit Ethernet, UHS-2 SD and microSD card readers, 320 maps, 3.5 mm combo audio jack, front, and a 135 watt power supply are all included. A Windows Thunderbolt 4 laptop can have up to 4 by 4K 60 Hz panels added to it via 2 by HDMI and 2 by DisplayPort. Mac, Intel, M1, M2, M3 Pro, Max CPU. Use HDMI DisplayPort to connect up to 2 4K 60 Hz screens, or only one of each. On the base M1, M2, M3 Mac, there is only one external screen, compatible with macOS 11 Plus and Windows 10 or later, using the bundled Thunderbolt 4 cable, 40 Gbps, 3.3 feet 1 mem. This quad monitor dock may be connected to Thunderbolt 4, Thunderbolt 3, USB 4, and USB-C. Keep your laptop powered up with 100-watt, 98-watt certified power delivery throughout the day. Additionally, the docking station will automatically adjust if your computer requires less power. 2 USB ports are available for charging accessories like tablets and phones.